What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, Chief Marketing Officer, TigerFitness.com, creator of the Outright Bar, partner in the Ambrosia Collective, and partner in Iron Addicts Gym in Long Beach, California. Guys, I have big news. The Outright Breakfast Bar is available now. This is absolutely amazing. Mochaccino white chocolate. We also have Velocitol in there, which doubles the power of your protein throughout the day. But enough about the Outright Bar. Let's talk about a little bit of gay for pay. Not gay for way, gay for pay. I want to state for the record, I'm completely fine with prostitution. I think it should be legalized. Big fan of prostitution. I'm completely for homosexuality and gay guys looking at other dudes. I'm okay with that. Doesn't bother me. It doesn't offend me. It doesn't make me weird or anything. I'm good with it. This is not about that. It's not about homophobia. It's not about making fun of gay people. It's not about even, abolishing all forms of prostitution, even in Nevada. I think if you want to pay for sex, oldest profession in the world, have at it. We have a new form of prostitution now. It's called cyber prostitution. And it comes in the form of OnlyFans pages. It's basically the modern day equivalent of 900 numbers to have phone sex some fat chick from a trailer park talking dirty to you. And good news is our good friend Brad Castleberry, hopefully he doesn't have a fake Johnson like he uses fake weights. Hopefully he's all real down there, you know what I'm saying? But that's tongue-in-cheek, or tongue-in wherever you want to put it. I can't stop myself. I should stop this video right now. The puns are going to be amazing in this one, hopefully. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't script anything. I have nothing. The computer's blank. I just have my little notebook here. No script here, but let's talk about what's going on. So if you saw a video, Joe Donnelly shared it, and it was commented on by everybody from me to Mike O'Hearn, and really tongue-in-cheek, tongue-in-butt, whatever you want to do. And it was Brad Castleberry, the guy who helped me inadvertently raise over $80,000 for veterans through the Real Ways for Real Heroes, where I challenged him to a lift-off there, and he graciously ignored me. And also one who, while I'm at it, right over there is a Flags of Valor flag. I didn't get it I bought this because it's a great organization. They actually donated to Real Ways for Real Heroes. A little tangent right there. But Brad, unbeknownst to Brad, because Brad's on his own little island, because I called him out, got over 1 million views on the video, and we ended up raising a ton of money. We had everybody there from Derek Carver to Seth Ferosi. We had such a great group of people come out there. Chris Jones, help us raise money for vets. So anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about Brad. So Brad does this video, and Jason, if you can, let's pop it in here, man.
All right, what's up, you guys? Now with OnlyFans, real excited. You guys are gonna be able to connect one-on-one with me. You're gonna see a lot of things that I don't put on my regular pages, like my bodybuilding stuff, that hardcore flexing, a little more of that model look, that GQ, what's up? But hey, a little secret I have that I do that really makes me shine is I put oil all over my body, and it really makes me shine bright. I'm a bright one, you know what I mean? I want to brighten your life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here. So we can connect and shine together.
If you're not cringed out by that, you won't be cringed out by anything. It's really awkward and weird. And I don't know, like, it was just a weird vibe. I don't think he wants, I don't think Brad knows where he is half the time. I think he's like a young Joe Biden at this point in his life. Like, Brad's not exactly all there. Like, that's why I stopped even doing, making fun of him, because I honestly think there's something wrong with the kid. I really do. And when I say kid, here's a grown man with kids. But he's a kid. So the reason I'm doing this video is not I just want to point out a couple things. Number one is, he does a video, an interview with Jen Iron, and says they repossessed his car, his house or something, and he lost everything because his partners in his supplement company screwed him over. The supplement company literally with his name on it. So that's going to be the main topic of the story. But let's go into a couple other things. Number one is the kid has 863,000 followers on Instagram. If you talk to the average person on the street who follows social media, who's a social media fan, they think that likes equal dollars. Likes don't equal dollars. likes equal eyeballs, which allows you the opportunity to present your offering in front of more people, thus better chances of selling stuff. Obviously, that didn't work in Brad's favor. Not every like is a good like. Okay, if you were going by views and likes, Brad has 863,000 followers, yet he couldn't sell supplements to a fitness-based page. Dude, likes don't equal dollars, man. They just don't. So if you're spending money, if you're going out of the way and you think getting more clout on social media is going to make you big and famous, let me tell you something, it just isn't. And if you talk to any company owner, there's a couple anomalies. One is Christian Guzman. Throughout the industry, he's known as one guy who could put his name on anything and it sells. But I can mention name after name after name after name of people with 1 million+ followers who can't sell one shirt. So at the end of the day, it's about who your followers are. Not like they say all PR is good PR, up to a point, but not all clicks are good clicks. You have to go by conversions. So while Brad has 863,000 fans, those are the guys going to the NASCAR race waiting for the crash. They're not really fans of the race. They don't give a shit about someone driving around in a circle for 4 hours. All they care about is that small chance there's gonna be a crash. And if you watch Brad's stuff, he's crashing into shit all the time. So it kind of is what it is. And I honestly don't watch his stuff, but I remember it. And this was, I had to, because there's a message I need to get across. Number one is cash doesn't equal clicks. Number two is I'm not mad at Brad for doing this. Look, dude has kids. You know, he has bills to pay. Obviously, the whole business route isn't his thing. I always said this, and I've said this in videos before, I just don't know which one. I've said this to my wife many times. I'd strip and I'd do some really gay stuff if I needed money to support my family. I just would. I'd rather go get a real job. Honestly, I'd work in construction before I did an OnlyFans page, but that's just my ethical set. Who am I to say that stripping's wrong, oiling yourself down in front of dudes is wrong? That's not for me to say. I would if I had to. However, I'm just asking, just rhetorically, because I know I'm not going to get an answer. Has Brad ever considered getting a real job? Like, I don't know, Costco or Kroger, or there's no Kroger in California. I think it is in California. How about he goes to, dude, Aldi is paying people $19 an hour, and they don't even bag groceries. They just throw your shit as they go. Trader Joe's pays really well. Costco has phenomenal benefits. Have these lazy social media heathens ever thought about actually working an honest day in their life? Have they ever thought before doing the OnlyFans thing, like maybe I don't want my kids to see me, I don't know, oiling myself up for dudes? It's kind of weird. Or even chicks, a little bit better, but still a little bit weird. I mean, have you guys ever thought of, I don't know, getting a job? Like my first inclination, if this whole supplement thing blew up, if all my other business ventures blew up in my face, would be like, guess I'm gonna have to send my resume out. It wouldn't be to sign up for an OnlyFans account and take off my pants and oil up my scrotum for dudes. It's just not something that would cross my mind. Call me crazy, but I'm from a day and age where if your job doesn't work, you go get another job. You don't go into gay porn. And I know that's weird, it's crazy. I know you millennials will look at it like, what? But yeah, it's crazy. I've never made money stripping for dudes. $20 is $20, right? Where has this society gone where the first thing you do when times get tough is start oiling up your balls? Like where does that even venture into someone's head? Like why can't people work an honest day's work? Dude, you come to my neighborhood right now and you get a construction job. You're outside all day, 10 hours, laying bricks, doing whatever it takes, but you're making good money. Construction workers make bank. They make really good money. No, it's much easier for me to chill in my house, rub oil on my body. Y'all kids need to get some work ethic like we had back in the day. Like we didn't have an opportunity, maybe we would have been into gay porn and stuff, but we didn't have the opportunity. We had to put our porn on VHS, bro. Like, imagine that. Like, you go in the video store, you walk into the section that used to be behind the black curtain. Y'all probably too young to see this. You just go to Pornhub, and there's a section. When you had a movie theater, not a movie like Red Hot Videos in California, we had that. Katie and I rented a porno from there once. You go into a video store, not like Blockbuster, but like a video, like a privately owned video store. And like there's an area in the back where you pull a black curtain, you go behind it, and it's like porn heaven. Like all these VHS tapes of porn. That's how we did porn back in my day, kids. So y'all just have it too easy to do porn. Porn needed production value. It couldn't just be Brad standing in front of his iPhone rubbing oil on his chest. Like we had to work for our porn. We had to actually get a production company. There was no bootleg porn back in the day. Which brings to the point, Brad's supplement line. This is the whole point of this video. Dude, he didn't own anything. He was an athlete that they paid royalty on, or he got a stipend or whatever. And that's what pisses me off about these athlete brands. 99% of them don't own 1% of that brand. They have no skin in the game. They don't own the name. They don't own any intellectual property. Half the time, they don't even know what's in the supplement. But Mark, you're partners with influencers. They're partners. They have a say in everything. We do everything together. We add the value. Think about where Ambrosia started. Ambrosia started where Mike, Sean, and myself, none of us, like Mike's an influencer, but that's Mike's just good at influencing. It's not like Mike went out and was like, hey, influence some shit. No, people like Mike. That's what he does. But Mike wanted the perfect mental jewels because he used to do a whole series called Mental Jewels. And we're all sitting around and we're on a mutual trip from our own respective companies. We're like, what if we did this together? What if we did the Ambrosia Collective together? It would be better than if we did it alone. Now that's different. We all contribute, right? Pump Chasers, that's Chris's name. That's Chris's brand. But I can deliver on the back end, just like Brad. Woo! I can deliver on the back end, and I know the nuts and bolts. Chris's ideas, Katie, I didn't even mean for that to be a joke. Chris offers so much intellectual property, and he gets everything done. So Pump Chasers that's Chris's baby, man. I mean, it's his name. It's his name, right? So every brand I'm affiliated with, I don't just pick some dummy with a bunch of followers who claims to have world records that he doesn't have and say, hey man, let's do a supplement line. You could claim to own it. If he owned it, they couldn't have screwed him over. Because even if you own, you can't just be like, hey, he would still have ownership shares, right? Like if I own 20% of a company and the company hates me, they can either reincorporate the company, or that just means Brad sucks at contracts. But at the end of the day, he didn't own any of that company. It wasn't his brand. I mean, or else he couldn't have gotten screwed over like that. Come on. So at the end of the day, man, don't go to the new shiny object. And also, who are these partners, right? Who are they? And can you trust? Can you thrust? That's another Brad word. Can you trust the quality? That's my Roomba. My Roomba just woke up. It comes on. Doing this earlier. Katie's running to turn the Roomba off. The Roomba is what I call the mechanical woman. How do you trust these brands? You goes, hey man, did you see such and such's new brand? I'm like, bro, do you really think such and such knows about supply chains, knows about any of this stuff, knows about distribution, knows about warehousing? No, they don't. You're getting scammed. What these brands are doing is they're finding these big followers like, hey man, we'll give you your brand and here's what happens. And they just come out with products, put their name behind it. The influencer doesn't even know what the hell is in that powder. They don't know where it's produced. They don't know anything. They just take it and they sell it because they don't care, because they're influencers and their time in the limelight is about 15 minutes. It is what it is. As soon as they get an injury, they age out or whatever, it's done. That's what I'm getting at. Now, there are some legit athlete-owned brands. But for the most part, if you see like an influencer who you're like, did you ever think Brad's gonna be sitting in a lab like, I wonder how that interacts with that? No. No. So the bottom line is three points of this video. Number one, clicks don't equal cash, period. Clicks do not equal cash. Number two, it used to be much harder to produce porn when I grew up, which is sad because I would have done really well when I had a younger face. Number three, generally speaking, influencer supplement brands are crap. There you go. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on this video. Very polarizing video. And just because I'm a very, 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 very charitable person, and Brad helped me, I would like you to go check out Brad's OnlyFans page and be sure to enjoy it. He'll oil up for you, and I'm sure he takes requests if you pay him extra. Number two, since I'm very, very, very charitable, the company that actually knew they were giving money to Real Ways for Real Heroes, who I pay, again, I can't state this enough. They did not send this to me to promote. We ordered two of them. So Katie told my partner, she's like, hey, just so you know, partner Chad Bordemeshi, I'm buying this flag right here. This is going to be hung up. So this is temporary right here. It's having that time. I just got home. So he's like, Chad, I ordered this for that. Just so you know, it's going to show up on the credit card statement. Chad's like, make it two. We want to support this company. We're putting this up in the Tiger Fitness Gym in Loveland, Ohio. In fact, I'm going to talk to Sean and Mike and see if they want to get one of these beauties at Iron Addicts Gym, and of course CT. CT, he's a veteran. I don't think it's going to be a problem. So I think I'm going to be 3 Flags of Valor deep. Anyway, is it Flags of Valor on Instagram? Yeah, so it's flagsofvalor.com. VALOR, Flags of Valor, America. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on OnlyFans. Follow me on Twitter. All at Marc Lobliner. The OnlyFans was a joke. I don't have that yet. But if I start an OnlyFans page, I hope you guys will come and see me.
You better get that name so someone doesn't take it.
I want to see who would take my name. And of course, for the YouTube channel, follow, subscribe, whatever you do on YouTube. Like it, share it. And outright, the breakfast bar is out. Mochaccino, white chocolate, including Velocitol, doubles the power of your protein. There is science behind that before you call it out. I'm going to link this bad boy down below. So be sure to buy one of those, or 30 of them, as my man Chris Jones would say, because they're delicious. Also, with Chris Jones involved, when we talk about Chris Jones, we have some new flavors of Pump and Grind coming. Got a lot of cool things coming up. Keep an eye on this channel. We are working to bring you the best. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Marc Lobliner, and that's not an only game.